So, welcome to our podcast. I'm joined today with Dr. Ivy, and my name is Joanne Matthews. And together we are doing this podcast called Double Skin and Tonic, where basically we are going to be talking about all things skin and other things as well. But today we are talking to Dr. Ivy about where she started, what skincare range she has, because it's amazing. And also we're going to be talking about face design. So, Good morning, Dr. Ivy. How
Good
are
morning.
you?
I'm great, thank you.
Good. Lovely to see you again. So, yes, tell us, where did it all start? What's your background? How have you come to this amazing place that you are today with your career?
Well, I always loved and admired aesthetics. I come from a family of doctors, and I was the one who was always interested into little details, meticulous presentations of things. And I'm surgeon by the background, and I was always thinking, okay, after I do my surgeries, I was doing oral surgeries inside of the mouth on the bone. I was thinking why I can't just expand outside, out of the box, and, contour these lips more beautiful, or lift the cheeks, all with injectables. It was quite avant-garde at that time.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
And where did you grow up? What was your upbringing like? Where were you when you grew up?
I was growing up basically mostly in my mother's clinic.
So you had a good start.
I had a good start. I was brought up in Croatia, and after that, my first job was in Austria. I was working in Vienna, and after that, I went for specialization in Italy, later on in America, and from America in China. I think this is the country that somehow left on me the strongest influence on aesthetics. All Asia, I would say.
Yeah, of
They're
course.
very big in aesthetics.
The market is insane for Asia, isn't it? How long were you out there for?
A long time, around 15 years, yeah.
So you really got to experience the culture of Asian skincare and aesthetics as well, and how are they quite different to how it is in Europe, do you feel?
I feel everything is different there. So first of all, what I admired in Asia is that there is a very strong cultural, holistic approach to beauty. So it's not like few injectables in the face and you are done. It's all about beauty from inside out. So starts with this, how you sleep, what you eat, especially those soups in China and Southeast Asia, how you move. You have to have your movement, Tai Chi or Qigong or whatever they are doing in the morning.
They do exercise in schools as well, right? They do everything. They're so active over there.
So active. So beauty starts with this activity. You can't be passive and beautiful.
No, we can't, unfortunately. We have to get up and move.
Yeah, it's all about energy at the end. So it's a beautiful, it is an infection. So when you go there, you get infected with this beauty wave, and you just can't stop thinking about that. And that's what happened to me years ago. It was around 2002, I would say, when I just got onto that continent and embraced all things beautiful.
It's been so interesting.
Very interesting. It was like in a Disneyland, just like every day new things.
That's what I often think it looks like. It's just like it's not real, but it's amazing.
Real.
It's so
surreal.
Different to Europe and America as well, of course.
Yeah, it is.
Did you, how long into your career, when did you start thinking about producing your own skincare products? And why did that come about? What was the gap in the market, do you think?
Yeah, well, it's a very good question, actually. Asia is very big. I was covering places from Japan to India, so it's huge geographic area, actually. And then I had patients everywhere. And these people, I would see them after 3 months. They would come fly in Hong Kong, for example, to see me back. And in meantime, I would get the calls. What I should do now? Can I use this laser? Can I go for this peel? And it was kind of confusing because maybe the peel will be too aggressive and destroy whatever I did in face design beneath. So it was always kind of tricky to answer those questions. And I was thinking, I need something in my hand to give to that my patient to keep him safe, to prolong the treatment, and get into rejuvenation, regeneration as much as I can. And that's how it all started. Yeah, and this is the first tooth, and then the thread to it. And then also the thing that I was very big into DNA medicine and stem cells at the time, and the new power of rejuvenation, the regeneration of our own body already then.
I mean, that's so popular now, isn't it?
It's very popular now.
Using your own body, your own cells to regenerate your looks and your skin, and instead of using filler, a lot of people are doing this as well.
Yes.
So these are your skincare products.
Yes.
Beautiful packaging, I must
like
say.
it?
I love it. I love the white and the blue. It's so clean.
Yeah.
So this is the Regenerative Exosome Cleanser.
Yeah.
The first product that I've got my eye on is
It's
the
cleanser.
Regenerative Exosome Cleanser.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Tell me about this.
Yeah.
What's going on with this?
So this is the idea behind is to close the gap in between clinical treatments and skincare. So half of every of those products is more leaning towards clinical. So for example, the cleanser is a very specific one and very, very popular in Asia now. This is really a unique product because it's not the simple cleanser that cleans your makeup, but it's the cleanser that detoxifies the skin and also brings 6 million of exosomes under your skin.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's just beautiful. Maybe I should shortly explain what exosomes are.
Absolutely, because, some people we don't know.
Yeah, it's I don't blame you because it's so many information on the
Confusing.
market. It's confusing, and we have to really simplify. At the time when I was working with stem cells, exosomes were not known. Simply in the lab, we had so many exosomes coming out together with multiplying stem cells, and we would just throw them away. We thought it's a trash.
Oh my
Can you
gosh,
believe it?
imagine, my goodness.
A lot of things wasted at the time, right? So this trash was going in the bin, but now we decided, okay, that's not trash. We jump from trash to treasure. That's really important. These exosomes are really, really important because inside of these little bubbles, there are messages. And cells do communicate in between them with those messages. So it's like little SMS messages or whatever, little emails and very important in the communication. It's just important to know that some of those messages are direct and we can read them. Some of them finish in the spam.
Right.
And we want bad messages in the spam and good messages to be read. That's the point.
That's such a good way of thinking about it. That's such a good way.
And this is exosomes, and so 6 million of those in the cleanser bring the information to your fibroblast, and this is actually the cell that produces collagen, produce better and younger quality of collagen. This is how it works.
That's what we want.
Yeah.
Amazing. All that in a cleanser. Well, I know what I'll be washing my face with this evening. And then we've got the regenerative exosome face cream.
Yes.
This would be the third product that you'd use in the three,
yes.
but we'll go back to the second one in a short time. So yes, tell us about the cream.
So then we have the cream. Cream has 20 million of exosomes. You see how precise I am with numbers, and also later on we can discuss how they are created, from where they are yielded, because this is all very, very important. Why I'm telling that? Because people nowadays inject exosomes in the face, which is not FDA approved, for example, and we don't know where this exosome come from. How many you have in the yield. So that's all something which is, I would say, we just have to take care about what we are getting under our skin.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So 20 million of those from the regenerative side, and then from the skincare side, in this cream, we have beautiful peptides. So skin peptides.
We like peptides.
Yeah, they're really lovely. So one of them is called arginine, and it's neuropeptide, and it works like Botox in the cream.
Right, okay.
So softens the expression, gets you rid of the wrinkles.
Nice.
Not completely, but I would say like 10, 15, 20%.
Oh, well, listen, every little helps, doesn't it? Absolutely. I love the packaging as well. That's gorgeous. Then let me just take that down.
Yeah.
Ooh. And the regenerative exosome serum.
Yeah. It's a beautiful serum that also gives you a little bit of glow and that glass skin. It's actually our hero product. Yeah, it contains 17.5 million of exosomes, and it's again locked up with peptides, with different growth factors, so it's really a good product.
And can we just take a moment to have a look at this lovely packaging?
Yeah, it's really
beautiful.
Yeah.
I love the sound. That's really nice. That's gorgeous.
You know, the other inspiration for me was, now you will laugh. So I did not want my brilliant products to be walking around in halo. You know, this fitness gear.
Yeah.
Everyone is walking in halo. I wanted them in something really dressed up in something sophisticated.
Yes.
That's why all this packaging. My inspiration is always women in the Hollywood of 60s. You know, these beautiful, elegant women.
Yes.
Nicely dressed, who knew how to walk, who knew how to talk, who knew how to be elegant. Yeah, that's the story behind the packaging.
Yes, it does. It's very Art Deco.
Yeah,
the packaging,
Art Deco
really
packaging.
Lovely.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I'm going to grab this. I'm very interested in this.
Try
Let
it.
me show you. I can put it on.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
it's cool. So now it's good that you have it on because you can see here the red light on Joanna's face, neck, and the décolletage. So she's covering basically her face with red light, her neck, and décolletage. We have 3 in 1. And maybe you can try to lift it up like sunglasses on your hair. And still she can cover the hair.
so it's really good for stimulating hair growth?
Hair growth. You can rejuvenate your face, neck, décolletage, and hair. That's a very, very cool Japanese design. I love about Japan that they are minimalistic. Yeah. Oh, you changed the color.
Well, there we go.
Yeah.
What have I got? And so what do the different colours
we have a blue
mean?
color. We have red, blue, and yellow. You see, it's pretty much fun. One thing is it is Japanese, minimalistic, beautiful, and functional design. This is what I love about Japan. Everything is functional and it's always minimalistic, so it's not too much of crazy stuff. So you see here, the Joanna just applied on the face the mask, and if she presses a button, she changes her colors. So we have now from red to blue and from blue to yellow, and also is multifactorial. So she can use it for hair rejuvenation, for the face, for the neck, and for décolletage. And the best thing is, Joanne, you can work your emails through it. I
can see what I'm doing.
Yes.
It's fantastic.
Yes,
it's light as well. Some of
Yeah.
these masks are quite heavy.
Yeah.
This is actually nice and lightweight.
It's nice and light. It doesn't destroy your hair from the back. You know,
No.
all those masks.
No pull at all.
Yeah, there is no pull.
I'd forget I was wearing it.
Yeah.
Goodness me. And how long would you usually wear those for?
So you even don't need to think about that because
No.
it's all automatized.
Oh, wow.
You have it for 20 minutes, that's it, done. Yeah, and you can watch your Netflix and you forget. Sometimes I fall asleep with it.
Well, that's what you want to do, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's great. I love that.
Yeah. And for me, it was very important that I can do certain stuff, do my emails when I'm having it, because a lot of people have no time.
Well, this
Time
is it.
Precious.
Time is very precious. No
Yeah.
one's got any time anymore, have
No.
they? Unfortunately, it's a shame.
Yeah, it
But
is a shame.
that's why we have wonderful products
Yeah.
like this, and we can get through life and keep it moving.
Yeah, and that's
what we
it.
need.
And it's very quick. It's just 3
Yeah.
steps plus this one. I would say it's a very simplified routine because I personally don't believe in 300 products
No.
and 7 layers on the skin.
No one wants to do that. No
No
one's got
one.
time for it. It gets
Yeah.
confusing. And I think a lot of people get put off. If they
Yes.
see so many different, well, you've got to use this and on
Yeah.
your days off and this and this and this. And then you just go, oh, I can't be bothered.
Exactly.
I really can't be bothered. Whereas this is 3 products and the mask, that's more than manageable.
More than manageable.
Absolutely.
And it has its story behind. And also beautiful thing about exosomes, they cut on inflammation. And you don't want to know how many people nowadays have skin inflammation. And I would say I was doing certain research, more than 3 actives in the skincare. You know, when we talk about Korean skincare layers of 7 different layers and who knows how many actives can provocate inflammation up to 70%.
Wow.
So do you want that? No. So whatever we are doing nowadays, we want to cut on inflammation and just be simple and clean and lean. Same as with injectables, right?
Exactly.
You don't want too much, otherwise you start to look distorted
No.
and weird. And
No, it's scary how some people get so carried away because 1, they don't get the right information.
No.
2, they don't see a correct practitioner, a doctor.
Exactly.
And 3, aftercare. We were talking about this. Aftercare is so important.
So important.
So important,
Yeah.
you know, to allow a lot of makeup on your skin after certain injectables. It's not great.
No,
you
you
the bacteria, you
Exactly.
can really do damage.
Exactly. And this is all because sometimes I feel people don't understand actually the skin is an organ.
Exactly.
So if you would damage your liver, would you go around and
keep drinking?
No,
exactly. It needs to be looked after.
Exactly.
I think
the
people are getting it, but we still need to get the information out there. Hence why we're having these conversations, because I think we both understand that.
It's confusing.
It's confusing.
It's hard to understand what is really worth of investing money and time into.
Exactly. So that's your skincare and your mask.
Yeah.
Talk to me about face design, Dr. Ivy.
Face design.
Where do you begin? It's magic.
It's magic. Face design is my signature treatment. It's also trademark treatment, and it's part of me.
Yes.
I would say it's my alter ego. I was working very closely. I started to work very early as a young practitioner, very closely with movie industry, because I was in Asia, everything was blooming, and in movie industry they needed on the set or I had to be hands-on directly there and to do certain changes on the face to make people look more beautiful. But again, especially in Asia, everything was in the details to the point that they were measuring eyebrows. I couldn't make any single mistake. And in order to somehow understand how what would be the best way, how to make it all natural and beautiful without getting into any problems in the close-ups, I constructed that face design. So it's a blend in between anatomy, science, and I would say a little bit of my knowledge of sculpturing, because I was doing sculpturing long time, where my mother would say, this can be a hobby, not a vocation, please. Be something real, and then, aside you can do a sculpturing. But you see how it helped me, because I got this beautiful perception, 3D perception, what a lot of doctors don't have actually. And I realized it later on my trainings. I realized that people don't have it, medical doctors don't have it, so I brought Austrian very famous sculpturist on the trainings for facial aesthetics. So after we absorbed all the, I would say, anatomy and science, then he would talk about visual part, how you see the face, how the face should be expressive, less more, and how to get that on the real face. And we had canvas where you can't make mistakes, right?
Yeah, of course, exactly. Well, it's a form of art.
It's a form of art.
It's certainly a form of art. I've seen before and afters. I think I love it. I think it's amazing. Yeah. A lot of people, if they haven't had injectables before, and they're nervous or they've seen bad injectables done badly.
Yeah.
This is so refreshing to see. When I saw face design, it was something that I'd never seen such good results from before. And I'm not just saying I speak the truth. And the look that it gives is not like you've had something done. No. It's you look fresh, you look youthful without trying to look
youthful,
silly young.
Yes. Yeah.
You look. People will ask you, "You look great. What are you doing?" Instead of, "Oh my God, what have you had done?" It's that's the reaction you want, and that's why it works for men and women as well.
Yeah.
You've done face design on gentlemen as well, right?
Yeah, and they're very happy.
Very happy
because it's very natural. It's very organic. Their expressions are preserved. That's so important to say, because every face is unique, and we have to preserve this uniqueness, and we can do it if we understand the facial expression. So that's why I have this signature standing up technique.
Yes.
What all of my patients have been shocked when they come first time.
See, I'd never seen that before, but it makes so much sense.
So much sense. It's totally logical. So if you don't want to, if you want to be injected on the chair, then it means if you want to look good, you can sleep on that chair all your life.
Yeah.
You're not doing that.
If you're going to walk around like that, that's fine.
Yeah, exactly. And it's such a wrong perspective, right?
Yeah.
And gravitation does itself certain part of the work. So you can't get this face right.
No.
You can't get it right. You can get it maybe 60% right, because we are never on our back.
No.
So
not for a long time.
I have to have that patient in front of me, and he or she has to move the face, talk to me. When I ask you these silly questions, I want you to smile, I want this, I want that. And I need to understand till where this muscle pulls, how much it pulls, how much it lifts your certain fat pads. And that's all very, very, very important. And I have to run around you or walk around you to see your, oblique profile, side profile, front, and that's all together face design, because face is not just front, face is not just static, face is
exactly
everything.
From all angles,
Yeah.
it's a 360.
And all movements. And also what is very important, every face carries its own charm. So some people have this beautiful, I would say, deep set eyes, and they want to change with the plastic surgery, or they necessarily want to do eyelid surgery to get double eyelids. But for example, very famous people in the modeling industry never did plastic surgery around their eyes because they did not. That was their statement.
Yes.
book. And then it will be gone. So the lateral canthus of the eye, if it's already moved a little bit, you just look different, or you look too usual, or you look too, you lost this little element that made you look special.
You lose your character, right? Especially,
totally.
it's the window to the soul is the eyes. So if you mess around with your eyes too much, you lose yourself, right?
You lose yourself completely.
Exactly.
Yeah. So eyes, and also I would say the other window of the soul is smile.
Yes.
How you smile, how you talk, it's just so important.
Yeah, really. Especially when you see people's faces, unfortunately, they've got them frozen, and you can't see. When it's natural to, when you see someone smile, you smile back, right? And if you don't see that person smile, and you don't know what's going on half the time. It's confusing.
It's very confusing.
It's very confusing. And how I think we've spoken about biohacking before.
Yes.
But this is something we're really interested in, and I'd like to touch
both
upon.
of us. Yeah.
So when did you start getting interested in biohacking? When did this come about, or was it just something that you kind of read about and stumbled upon?
Well, I started, I think, to get into the real rejuvenation biohacking in the year of 2006. So it was a very, very long time ago. It was in Singapore when I saw the first results with stem cells, and I was like blown away. And at that time, there was no medical science works behind it. But clinically, things were working. I saw people really having great results, curing from very bad type of diseases, which needed this rejuvenation potential. Like I saw people from the car accidents who had problem with walking again, and things that you can't really, I would say, imagine medically can happen. And it happened in front of my eyes. And then I started to get very interested into that, and we started the first clinical treatments for skin rejuvenation, hair rejuvenation, and it was just amazing.
Unbelievable.
That was the first step in human potential to rejuvenate. Every human has a potential to rejuvenate its own body. And if we hack a little bit into our biology, we are helping our bodies actually to rejuvenate and regenerate, which is beautiful.
So with regards to biohacking, how if someone wants to be biohacked, is it a stream of blood tests, or is it something completely different?
So I would say every one of us have a possibility to do biohacking by himself. Very simple little steps are already enough, up to those, what you said, where we can do the screenings and try to optimize all the inflammation markers and hormones and everything else in the body. That would be like clinical stage of biohacking. But for us at home, I think already if we have enough sleep, so if we go sleeping before 10, which is really hard.
I love sleep.
Yeah, that's brilliant. That's why you look so beautiful.
Well, I just sleep as much as possible, really.
See, that's great.
We need to talk about sleep at some point. We will be talking about sleep at one point.
Exactly. It deserves all the episode.
It does. It does, because it's important.
Yeah,
people aren't sleeping enough.
People are not sleeping enough. People are too stressed to fall asleep. People need a way how to get into sleeping routines. Then circadian rhythm. We forgot what nature gave us, and this is with these things. I was living in Asia, so I was living to wake up very early in the morning. I was doing at that time I was very active in Kung Fu. I had my beautiful session near the river with the sun rising up, and it's amazing start of the day. And then you're energized, and you're energized on your cell level, right? And before that, I went sleeping maybe 9:30 or 10 p.m. that I can wake up 4:30 or 5 a.m. in the morning. And it was it sounded silly for my friends who were living in the Western world. I said, what you're doing, They like to have me online because the time was not so different, because I was waking up very early and going to sleep very early. But it was weird, they were going out, dancing, or having heavy dinners at 10 o'clock at night. And
I wouldn't eat that late. I couldn't.
Yeah, but 90% of the Westfold lives like that. So my half origin is Italian. They eat at 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
So I can't do that.
All the bread and all the pasta at 10 o'clock at night. My God, I'll be bouncing off the walls.
Yeah, exactly.
Goodness me.
Yeah. Yeah, same as in Croatia. So I believe that's totally unhealthy. So if we can somehow coordinate our sleeping pattern with a little bit of movement per day, with catching up the morning sun. In England, we don't have so much morning sun, so catching up that morning.
Any sun.
I know how much better I feel when I just walk near the Thames in the morning, and it can be cloudy morning. Who cares?
It doesn't
just
matter.
This energy in the morning, what you need.
It makes the world a difference.
Totally.
It really does.
And then if you cut on carbohydrates, which are everywhere around us.
Yeah. You can't, it's when you decide not to have sugar anymore on carbohydrates, you literally pick things up in the supermarket or wherever, and it's like, oh my gosh, everything is sugar. Just got sugar in it. It's really hard. Yeah. But I was a girl that would have 2 big sugars in a coffee a day. I'd probably have about 6 or 7 coffees. I would jump on the fizzy drinks. This was years ago. And when I finally was like, right, enough, because I'd be crashing in the afternoon and feel horrendous. Once I actually got the majority of the sugar out of my system, I've never had so much more energy. And obviously I'm older now than I was. I've got more energy. I sleep better. My skin's better. My hair's better. Everything. My brain works better. There's no cloudy fogginess over my brain.
Exactly.
Everything's a bit more sharper.
Yeah.
So I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
What was it like? When did you live in America? How long was you? Did you live there or did you?
No, I was just frequently visiting America. I was basically based in Hong Kong. I was working shortly with movie industry, and as well I was president of American Academy of Facial Aesthetics for Asian countries.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And how was that? What's the American market like?
American market is again, Asian market is very different, I would say, than American market, and again different than European market. Number 1 market in the world for aesthetics, biohacking, everything else is Asia. Yeah. And Asia, I would say, on the pedestal, first three tiers. First 3 tiers is definitely Asia. Then we can talk about the world, the rest of the world. Yeah. Because they already have it in their culture, the way they eat, the way they have all their habits positioned, the way how mother introduces her daughter to the first facial when she's 14. These strong Asian lymphatic drainage facials. So since she's this girl, since she's 14 up to all her life, she's doing her lymphatic drainage facials. Yeah. It tells you a lot, right? I don't know who does it in Western world. The way how they train the girls to sleep on the back, that they later on don't get sleeping wrinkles. The way how in Asia you use silk on the cushion. So every little detail is there.
Interjected with their culture, isn't it? It's really something it's part of it.
So you can't beat that.
No, absolutely
We don't have it.
No, we don't have
so
that
strong
here.
in our culture.
No.
And also they eat, last meal in Asia was 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Not like in Italy or Croatia, 10 o'clock at night.
Well, this is it. Everyone eats. It's again down to timing and working and stress, and people won't maybe eat throughout the day because they're so busy. Yeah. Then they get home
and then
they're exhausted. They eat something, and then it's like they're laying there in bed. Blah, 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 the stomach goes, and it's like, how are you supposed to have a good night's sleep when your body is digesting food?
Exactly, 100%.
It makes sense.
Yeah,
but we just
somehow,
get lost in the process.
In the process, And when you think about every single sushi concept of Japanese food, everything is a piece of art, and everything is so scientific from the food perspective.
Yeah, even the use of chopsticks. So
so
it's you can control a small amount going into your mouth.
Exactly.
Not scooping it in. Chopsticks, you have to be trained with and have used them correctly. I've seen for myself, and I'm sure you have as well, within the UK, as much as there is training for aesthetics, a lot of people are not qualified or getting trained incorrectly. And then we end up with people who have unfortunate episodes of Botox gone wrong, fillers gone wrong. Yeah. Tell me about your training and what you see as good training, because I'm sure you've had to probably deal with people's other mistakes. Yeah. So talk to me about that. How do you find the training here, and what would you like to see more of? What are your views?
So our trainings in Asia were very, very systematic trainings. This was not even, I would not say it was a year training or 2-year training, because it was very individual. When we thought the person is good enough to go out there in arena of life and start to inject, we would definitely approve that person, but it needed time. You know, you can't think that over one weekend you can learn the aesthetics good enough to come on somebody's face and just try to inject, because it's all about meticulous injections. It's like little micro injections in different skin layers, and understanding what you're getting out of it. And of course, there is a lot of potential of complication if you just train one weekend and then jump on people's faces, because every person is different, and anatomy also varies a bit from me to you, and you need to know how to actually protect the patient, safety first and beauty second, right? I'm more kind of restrictive in what I do, which I go very deep into which injection I use. A lot of practitioners ask me why I use certain injection. First of all, I use everything without lidocaine, because I don't want any extra possibility of allergy reaction, because people do have allergy reactions on lidocaine, and also I don't want vasoconstriction on my face, in my skin. We know anatomy is very complex on the face, and why to provocate a circulation system and maybe bring into a patient into potential problem of a complication. That's how I think. So for me, most important is patient safety. And especially after I was working 2 years nearly just on a complication department in Asia. So treating people's complications from different practitioners from different countries. Wow. I can't ever say I saw it all, because everything is new and different. In every country is a different problem. But the thing is, you face what you can do and what can go wrong. And less you know, and this is why I'm going back on those weekend courses, because you don't know a lot after a weekend course. Less you know, more you go onto the face, and more you kind of try, and more you're enthusiastic, which I think is scary.
Yeah.
Because at the end, more possibility of future mistakes. So in my work, I go into, after 26 years of work, I minimalize the possibility of mistake to the point that I pick up injectable, which has the lowest ppm, that, you know, in the moment when it goes out of your body, is bringing less problems to your body or whatever else, without lidocaine, this and that, like pure.
Yeah.
And then I see people after a weekend course injecting heavily on the face, and then I feel like, yeah, maybe industry should be better regulated.
I think so.
I would say it should be something like a little PhD program, which I set up a few of them in Asian universities. And also, what is very important, and I stress out how important is that, every single practitioner have to have basic knowledge about chemistry under the skin. So what is in those injectables, what they inject. And unfortunately, practitioners are trained by sales reps. Yeah. And that's really bad, because sales reps are there to sell you the product, of right? Course. Do they know any biotech? Do they have any biotech knowledge behind the product? Probably not.
Probably not.
So when we think about the huge collagen study like dentistry, which is dealing a lot with materials, right? Because you need to know how to create that fillings, and they have a lot of different materials what they put in the oral cavity. How they have, I think, 2 years of study just about materials and chemistry of the materials. And we are doing the same thing to the face. And the materials keep on coming, always new ones on the market. And we don't know what is sculpture. You know, what is actually the chemistry behind sculpture. That's sad.
No.
This is what I think it should be improved, and every single practitioner should have a knowledge of the material he or she is injecting into the
I
human
would
face.
want to know
Yeah.
everything. If I was going to inject someone,
you would love
I
to
would
know.
want to know everything about
Yeah.
it. But
Yeah.
some people just don't, unfortunately.
Or maybe there is not enough good quality courses, because what course is doing, they just want this person to feel safe and go inject and use the materials, right? But in our courses was always a big I would say emphasizing on the material, on the quality of material. I even had blind studies. So I would, as you would be practitioner, and I would give you, I don't know, 10 different kind of injectables in front of you without you knowing what you are injecting. Without the labels, and you had to, via aspiration, via trying the product, pulling it out on your skin, you have to know what it is.
Wow.
And then how you will inject it onto the face. And or different type of hyaluronic acids to understand what is a better one. So it was really, I would say, a deep one. And after finishing this kind of course, you would know what you're doing, actually.
Yeah. It sounds so, it's so interesting.
It
I'm
is.
so fascinated by it.
It is. It's really interesting.
Really is.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So what's your next steps? What's Dr. Ivy doing now? What do you enjoy doing the most, and what do you see yourself doing in the future as well? How are you developing and moving forward?
So I would say I live this aesthetics like 360. As we were touching base before, being president of American Academy, setting up trainings means I was working with doctors, and I was training doctors in the arts of beauty industry. Then I was also working in biotech industry. That's why these babies were easy for me to form. Easy, not really easy, but this was another thing which was very close to me, to formulate those products. I knew exactly how to mix and match, and what is better exosomes, and how to induce exosomes. This is not a foreign country to me, because I work in biotech industry. I do run medical trials. It's organic for me. And somehow being with the patient is something that really gives me the buzz. Those face designs face before and face after,
Unbelievable.
This is for me something which I truly enjoy. So how I see my future, always probably all three together as a package. But I want to discover much more in the world of biohacking. I want to be more focused in the biohacking and regenerative medicine. I took exosomes into something which is idea of exosomes was an idea to get close to every single person in this world with the idea and concept of regenerative medicine, because stem cells can't go so massively out. They're bespoke treatment, they're mostly clinical treatment, and they can't be even done in every country in the world.
Nice.
So closest you can get to that miracle of stem cells is with exosomes. And I believe I am now working also on one very exciting project where I want to bring other things closer to our home.
Yeah. It's so interesting.
Very interesting.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
And we'll definitely be doing more of these podcasts because we've still got so much more to talk about as well. We definitely want to cover, like we said, sleep is very important. Not
supplements.
Supplements
again
as well.
Another myth. So many of them on the market. We really need all of them?
And they go through phases, don't they? Like sometimes I remember like ashwagandha was really, is really popular, and then but years ago it was like have a green tea, and it's there's so many different things. And then when you sort of follow something and you're just about to buy something or you're quite interested, and then they're like, oh no, that fad's gone. You've got to get on these now, and it's like, but hold on. What? So I think definitely we would do a podcast on different kind of vitamin supplements, because like with your skin and your body, everyone is different. So having those bespoke vitamins or something that's going to work for you might not work for someone else. So I've had incidents where people are like, oh, I've been taking this and it's made my hair grow and it's done this and it's done that, and I take it for a couple of months and I'm
nothing happens.
Nothing happens. But then I do other stuff And I'm like, I
Works
didn't even
well.
realise I was taking
Yeah.
that, and it's got that in it, and
Yeah.
you know, it just works.
Yeah.
Do you take any supplements for yourself? What are your main ones that you love?
I love vitamin D3. You see now when I'm in England, I'm using it literally daily. When I was in Asia, I was not having the need of using it.
Yeah.
And also when I did my bloods, I did not have any lack of vitamin D3. Probably I was much more exposed to sunshine. And here I'm using it religiously, same as I use creatine. I love it. Gives
amazing.
energy, ATP energy to my muscle. And it's really good.
It does make a difference,
Yeah.
doesn't it? I've
Yeah.
heard, even because I think years ago people would think creatine is just for men.
Yes.
It was
Yes,
like a
one of
gym
the
building
myth.
thing.
Yeah.
But now women can see that how they incorporate it into their lives, and
Yeah.
it works amazingly.
Exactly. And women were always scared that creatine absorbs water, what it does, but in the muscles, right? We need it there because then this water is on a way stimulating muscle growth, and we want this muscle to protect our bones. So it's all circular definitions.
Yeah.
So yeah, there are a lot of myths about creatine. I heard a myth that if you use creatine, you will lose your hair, which is again completely wrong.
No,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So you sell your products online as well,
Yeah.
don't you? So
Yeah.
we can maybe put a link below or
Yes.
do some. We're going to be showing a lot more of these and doing a
Yeah.
lot more talks. I think it'd be really good to show how these products look on the skin
Yes.
as well, and really give them a good
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we'll definitely do that as
Yeah.
well. There'll be
Yeah.
much more to come.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And where can people find you if they wanted to come and visit you and see you?
Yeah.
We just go to the website and they'd be able to book an appointment
Yes,
online or
exactly.
message us through here.
Yeah,
We'll
they
be
can
able
book
to-
appointment with me online. I'm in Harley Street, so central London, right?
Did I see something in Forbes as well? Was there something on Forbes that you did?
Yeah.
So it's one of the places to come and visit in the
Yeah.
UK. Definitely. I think people should. Amazing.
Yeah.
And then if anyone's watching this and they've got any questions they want to ask Dr. Ivy, you're more than welcome to put something in the comments. If you've also got ideas of what you'd like to see, we're pretty open. We will do anything,
Yes.
won't we? We want to
Yeah.
have some fun on here.
Yeah,
So
we will.
We will definitely look at the comments and definitely move forward with what people want to see.
Exactly. That's all for you. So just pop up questions, and we are happy to demystify world of beauty.
Yes, exactly. We will cover it all. Absolutely everything. But yes,
Okay,
it was lovely
great.
to speak to you today, Dr.
Thank
Ivy.
you.
Thank you so much. Lovely, a pleasure. Double skin and tonic. There we go.
Double skin and tonic.
We'll be doing another episode, so make sure you stay tuned. Thank you so much.
Stay tuned.